Welcome back everyone to the Minecraft Parkour Challenge for February 2020, where today we are, first off, making sure that no creepers are around here. Though sometimes I check for that. I check everywhere, say absolutely no creepers in the area. Then I turn around for a second and a creeper comes behind me and blows me up. So I'm not exactly particularly good at figuring out where they are or not, but it's a vain hope that I will be able to. Wait, where? See, I can't even find the entry. Okay, this is the way where I was in. So just in case I ever want to come back here, I'll know where it's at. I know, unlikely. Now, let's. Ah, yes, of course, that's where we had that run in with a zombie and all. People, they want a railway. What they really need is a safer village. I think you hired the civil engineer for the wrong job. That's all I am saying. You hired a railway engineer to get you some commuting rather than someone who is an expert at. Well, speaking of creepers, yikes. Hello? Nope. Oopsie daisy. That wasn't good. Not that a creeper could do all that much damage to this village, considering that it's already in sad shape, but that's another matter. There you go. Now, I guess that's it for there. Now, what I wanted to do, though, was to determine what be the... If we took a route here, we would go here. Actually, probably the way that was... Yeah, down this way. So it probably would start the rail line right around here, just outside the farm. Perhaps right on top of this. Okay, here's the end of the road. So this could be a good place to start the line. And we can head out. Well, maybe we'll head out this way. See if this is a more... This village has the worst terrain. What they do, is everything bad in this area? Yes, we want to head out until we get to 355. Good. And then we could turn around to this way. And how does this way? I think this would be the optimal way in which to build this. We go about 3 or 4 high, it looks, well, maybe 6 high. So I think that we'll be able to get away with just being a little bit above the ground, maybe 6 to 8. And once we do that, we could bring the end of the line to about right here. I'm sure they won't be linking up in any way whatsoever, knowing my wonderful skills at doing my measurement. All right, good. Well, oh boy, I'm going to fall to my death. I can see it already. Well, what to do then? I guess I'll just have to start measuring, or should I just start? Where did I put those torches? See, I've already lost. See, I can lose anything. Actually, this looks like... Hmm. This looks like probably the just in case. One never knows. So how about this being a nice place to start it? We could have our platform up here, going up to here, so we can start our elevated line right about here, at the end of the road. They have roads going up to here, so this is where we start the railroad. Yes. Okay. So now we are going to 4, 5, 6. Okay. Good. And just have this out here. This is going to be our foundation on which we build everything else. And the idea here is this would be a good idea on the measurements we need or anything like this. Now we are going at, right, we're going down to about 300. And then we will turn and do the next section. It looks like cobble is going to be as important to mine as iron is, because I just wonder, am I even going to be able to finish a railway all the way through? No idea. Well, that doesn't give me any warm, fuzzy feelings. All right, there is the village right over there. And to think I'm going to be doing the parts of this building at nighttime. Since I make this area so that it won't be so prone to spawning mobs, I'll probably have to do that. Now, let's see, do I have any more? Yeah, the cobble that I mine is going to be as important as anything else I mine in this. Now, I am going to obviously need some better structure, pillars and stuff like this at some point. Yeah. But for now, I need to be able to just be able to see if I can get a line of sight on connecting the two villages. This is a little bit higher than I was expecting, but oh well. I'm going to take this up to 300, make 300 my turning point, and then turn around this way. Good. Yeah, it is going to get late. And I'm going to be stuck out here. Well, fortunately, phantoms aren't out yet. And what can spawn up here? As I see 600 zombies take advantage of this poor little position that I've been creating all the way through here. Is I'm going to be here down precarious. Well, most likely what I have to do is to jump off when I get to the water, because I don't think I'm going to make it all the way to the village. I don't even know if I have enough of this stuff in order to get all the way there. This is also giving me a good measurement of how much iron I'm going to be actually needing, because I was thinking I'd need 2 stacks or a little bit more. Yeah. Well, actually, I could just continue the build, and when I run off, then I'll just come back here and jump into the water. And that'll help me on that. Then maybe I could find that place where I was mining last night, or should I find another spot? Hey, I don't know. It is now 9.5 minutes. Yeah, that sun is starting to set. Yeah, I think this is a good position on that. Yes, let's try this. Good. Now, where was I? Oh, how about here? Find another location where I can dig into the ground and run to net. Maybe I should have made a diamond shovel. Earlier I was joking about that. That actually may have could come in handy. Alright, there we go. And a door. Good. Well, let's get down a little bit so I can start mining for iron. Because that's my goal, is to find some iron, right? uh, not a not a good start. That's all I gotta say about that. All right, now let's see, how much have we got here? We've got to get some more torches. I think a full stack of them will be a good start on that matter. Good. Now, onward! Another night of digging. There's going to be a lot of that in here because I am going to need that iron. And this is going to take lots and 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 lots of digging. I wonder when he set up the challenge, he was thinking about how much iron we are going to be needing in order to do this. And how much digging that's going to entail. Just saying. Because at this rate, let's see, so far I have found 5 pieces of iron. Well, 6 if you count the one I used for the shield. So if I found 6 pieces of iron every single night, maybe I could find a mine shaft. That means I'm going to have to go a little bit deeper if there's going to be any hope of that. Because if I find a mine shaft, then I can get some rails that way. Oh, now you're tempting me with that. It's a nice possibility. Now, unfortunately, how am I going to find a mine shaft? They usually take a little bit of luck in finding. Unless there's one in an obvious place where you have to go, but as you can see, I'm not exactly known for going into the most obvious places to mine. Because usually, when I go into the obvious place to mine, I say, oh, hello, Mr. Zombie. Hello, Mr. Creeper. Hello, Mr. Skeleton. I'll go elsewhere. So it's possible that there was a nice, obvious place for a mine shaft that I didn't see. But without a mine shaft, with all sorts of rails, it's going to be hard to get enough rails for all of this. I may have to see if there's any such spot as I am doing my exploration. There you go. Alright, in case you're wondering, that's going to be when my... Oh, I thought my pickaxe was a little bit lower than it was. You could just check here. It is now at 7, alright? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go. Now, at least they gave me more cobble for the other part of the task that I'm going to be needing. And 2 more pickaxes. Yeah, I'm going to need a lot of pickaxes. A lot of stone pickaxes. How am I doing for the night? Okay, we're about halfway through the night now. How about if I move the torches right there? That'll be more useful. That way, I could switch them more quickly. Yes. Now, at least this time, what I'm building, I'm more likely to find again, since it is, I think it's near the right of way that I've been building, and I can at least put some torches down in order to make it easy to find. The previous one was, well, not exactly in the most easy to return to spot. No iron tonight. All right. 6 pieces of iron during the first night, 0 during the second night, and I need 120 odd pieces of iron. Oh boy. Well, well, at least I've got coal. I'm not too sure what I could do with the coal. Actually, there's a question of how do you power the rail lines? Because there are several ways. One, of course, is I think that if you could get it to move just by being in it, and then you hit the forward key. I think that helps to move a minecart. There is, of course, the whole thing about powered rails, but that needs gold. I'm having enough trouble with iron. I have to think what would happen if I started looking for gold. And then after gold, we've got to worry about redstone, all sorts of fun stuff that I'm going to need. I'm having enough trouble with the basics. So yes, that is not going to work out very well. Then the other possibility is adding a furnace to it, so you can have a coal-powered one. Now, I think some people consider that to be one of the more useless objects in the game. So you can see that maybe as an experiment to try it with, if it weren't for the fact that I have only 8 days to work with. So most likely I'll just have regular powered ones. And if I got extra time at the end, then we can see what had happened if I tried a coal powered or anything like that. There you go. I have a feeling, yeah, because how am I doing with this? We've got oh, 8. Ooh, so I can find 8 each day, and that will give me 1 stack. Yeah. I don't see this ending well. Oh, okay, maybe I'll actually get more than 8 tonight. Ooh. As I said, maybe I'll stumble upon a mine shaft, and that'll help. Oopsie daisy. Well, that's why I brought a second one. It's just in case the first one broke, which I think more likely it was when it inevitably broke. And we are nearing the end of this. Ooh, all right. The early part of the night was really bad, but looks like I'm hitting Iron City now. Good. Very good. Ooh, very good. All right. And good. How much did I get overall? Ooh, 23. That is a major improvement over what we had from last night. All right, it's a good time to start cooking iron. Probably not, because it's the end of the episode. Oh, yes, it is, because it's now day 2. So I will see you next time, where we are going to finish up that little platform then, which is going to make the backbone of it, and maybe get an idea of exactly really how much we need, but that's for the next episode of the Minecraft Parkour Challenge for February 2000. Oh, good grief.